Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the third session of LA Noire for Nintendo Switch. How is everyone doing tonight? Thanks to all those that have tuned on in, Beauty in Black, Lotion, and many others that have happened to tune on in. I hope that you enjoy your stay. Last we left off, we just wrapped things up with Traffic Case and have been promoted to Homicide. From this point onward... Hello, Gak. From this point onward, what was I gonna say? There's gonna be naked dead bodies. Because, and I gotta correct myself on this, I mentioned at the end of the second session that the homicide case is going to focus on the murder of the Dalai Lama. I was a bit of a dumbass when I said that, because that's not the case. I meant the Black Dahlia. So, that being said, that is the focus for homicide. It's going to be solving the case around the Black Dahlia murders. And yeah, this is going to be their take on that, because to this day it's still a cold case that hasn't been solved. So yeah, that's a thing. And yeah, so we're going to go on ahead and switch on over to the game side of things. And yeah, let's just go on ahead and get started. Let's resume. Looks like the red lipstick murder is our thing, so let's go on ahead and get in that. We also happen to have met Elsa at the Blue Jazz Room Club and further realized that Roy Earl is a bit of a dickhead. Who knew? So we will get started with the red lipstick murder. Nice little cutscene here. Oh, it's not so nice.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from Berlin.
Game is a little quiet.
Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major.
Okay, I raised up the volume.
Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Oh boy! So we get partnered up with a person that we bumped into in our very first patrol case. Do you remember him? Name's Galloway.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
Alrighty. That's fair. Alright, let's head to the crime scene then.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
Where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chunk.
Ooh, looks like me and Galloway are gonna get along just fine.
To yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
Are we any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, we got nothing.
I don't think this has anything to do with
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, folks. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife and takes it too far. Be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
So that's his tip. And here we are at the crime scene.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
You're used to it, Phelps. Move it along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Huh. Homicide is famous, I suppose. Oh, Jesus. Welp. First things first.
Trollman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body.
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
All right, where to even start? Well, I guess the footprints would be a good place to start.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Size 8 footprints. Let's, we'll examine the body here in a minute. I'm gonna examine this purse first. If you don't mind me. Kinda a fan of dead bodies. Hey.
Looks brand new.
Red lipstick.
One used on the body.
Alright. I guess now is time to check out the body.
Has the scene been secured?
Patrolman Houlihan saw to it. The victim's personal effects are still where they fell. Could be the head injuries.
Goodness gracious.
The cuts look superficial.
What
Blunt
caused the
force
bullet
trauma.
in the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Going on for this hand. Alright. And this looks like it has a ring ripped off.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed
Yeesh.
from the ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
And I guess we'll examine one other thing. Writing.
Interesting.
What appears to be red lipstick. Fuck you, BD, blah blah blah.
What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD, like Dahlia? Tex? Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Alright, well, there's probably one other thing that we can look at, and, this small little globe thing.
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
A puzzle? Looks good. And there we go. We find out that it's a lighter. That's a fancy fucking lighter, if I gotta say. The Bomba Club. Looks like our next point of interest.
If we get to the Bomba, a man could die of thirst on a case like this.
Alright, well, let's get out of here. Now, don't worry. The bodies that we investigate will will be, like, at the beginning of the case, not, like, in the middle of it, blah, blah, blah. So, if you're not used to looking at dead, naked bodies, then, well, this is basically your warning. But for now, let's head over to the Bomba Club. This car is a little faster than the... Oh, you bitch! I have the horn blaring. You might want to move.
The werewolf? For my money? Copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on the wall. All of a decade. You could work in evidence from BD.
6 months.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, Hotshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around and there's some more corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Dawes. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. Some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastic.
Well, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for the police. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder was them, locusts.
I would like,
Dead by his own hand.
I don't know.
Basically somewhere else with the arm.
I know I have one person in this chat that's from California, so, I mean, any other people that's in the chat right now. How accurate do you think the Streets of LA is on this game?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to...
Because I'm not 100% sure. Totally, I'm definitely from there. This is Zach. Hi, Kimbu. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Woman! Whoa! Was I the Black Dahlia murder the entire time? I almost hit a woman. That's a son of a bitch. Will you get out of the way? Well, running out of options. Phelps, Police of the Year. There we are at the Bomba Club. Alright, hold on. I gotta... There we go. Just so I can see the chat a little better. Go inside. Have ourselves a drink. Talk to a few people.
What can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Air conditioned?
How can I help, officer?
No shit.
Name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers.
Okay, well, while Galloway enjoys his few drinks, we're going to talk to this lovely little gentleman right here.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine is
House officer.
Was
Spirit. Pour me another.
a lovely woman.
Thanks for the subscription. I greatly appreciate that. Huh? Huh? Yeah, no, that's fine.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
He seems to be telling the truth. Yeah, he seems to be telling the truth.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
Oh, nice. We even get license plates. This will definitely help us.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you. Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
It was before Jacob. You want to tell me a little more?
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're going to tell me.
Okay. I bought it years ago.
Yes, you do. That is your 1 month badge. Enjoy that.
Our old man never knew about it.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Not in your opinion. Come on. Tell me a little more.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Well, thank you. I try. I certainly do try.
I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up like usual. But he refused. She picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but...
So her husband didn't answer.
Thanks, Mr.
The cat ears convinced me.
142 North Union Avenue. God knows.
Sheesh.
Cabs to remember that.
Poor guy. Anyway, I guess we should probably find a nearby phone and get a trace on this license plate number.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Can I not use this phone, ma'am? Ma'am, excuse me. Can I use this phone? Okay, never mind. I have to use this phone. You mean I have to pay for my phone calls?
Your message for KGPL.
Oh, you're a police officer. I guess we can go ahead and let you borrow our phone. Fuck no. Pay 50 cents for a phone call. Let's phone calls 50 cents back in the 40s. Hi, Brad. How you doing?
899.
Glug, 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 goo, caribou. Glug, 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 glug.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, believe it or not, Kimbu, this is on the Switch. Anyway. All right. All right, let's go to Henry residence, and let's make our visit over there. The guy. There we go. There we go. You can spank my lettuce if you want. I didn't realize that's what we.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
I too like to spank lettuce on my own time.
We owe it to this city to do the
especially when it's wet and soggy. $5 in a cheeseburger. If you want to look for a cheap date, you can check out that guy Brad666 and his streams.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother. Worse than I could ever have imagined.
Only if they offer a lettuce spanking. I don't know, Brad. Do you spank lettuce on stream? You gotta make that a thing now that you mention it. Just buy a head of lettuce each night and start spanking it live on stream. And then have Vietnam flashbacks because you're reminded of your childhood. It's like don't buy lettuce at work. You know how people spank bags of rice? That how you treat your lettuce? Massaging the tomatoes, right? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. What? Huh? Wait until you hear what I do with corn. Does it have anything to do with porn?
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
I eat it. Corn butt plug. Oh, looks like no one's home. Meanwhile, Cole Phelps is like, okay, I wouldn't have the balls to do that.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Well, at any rate, let's explore a little bit. Looks like the place has been sacked. Oh, but hey, look, we got a new newspaper. Family burnt to death. Cops say house fire deaths are suspicious. Arson, huh?
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Oh, wow. So it turns out that the doctor had sent his patient to start burning houses.
Screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before.
He's using his experience with the war.
You said the house would be
to tell him otherwise. This doctor's real scum. Alright, well, where to look from here? Well... I guess we'll start... not in here. That's a nice piano, though. Very nice piano. That's a good-looking piano. Anyway. Looks like we have a ring box here. With no ring.
Tiffany?
Hmm.
This stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
Okay, take it easy, Brad. Thanks for tuning on in. And what else we have here? A photograph?
Regular Amelia Earhart per day.
That is a giant fucking ring. I'll spank the lass anytime I want. No, Gallery, I wasn't speaking about spanking lasses on stream. Are you crazy? Size 9 women's shoe.
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
And I guess we should probably check out the window that's been smashed or broken into.
Burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair, Galloway. Oh, hey, look, there's a note on the fridge. If you sober up, you can find me at apartment 2, 1050 Huntley Drive. Telephone MI 2221. Jacob.
Speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband. Jacob could.
Well, we got our next lead, so let's head out.
If my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty. Galloway, homicide, badge number 564.
We have to canvass the neighbor.
For suspected 450
Neighbor.
Northview.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan! Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Come back.
So when do we get the lettuce emote?
She left around 10 p.m. She
Allude lettuce emote.
But she is not the sort of person you can
Lettuce
stop
with
doing
like
something when her dander is up.
the blush emote or whatever.
All right.
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered.
Huh?
Oh my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Okay, so we found out that they had some marital problems. Neat. That looks sounds good enough motive for me, if any.
Let's see what Jacob has to
I
say.
want to jump over this fence. Can I jump over this fence? No. Fine. Well, I suppose we can go on ahead and go to Jacob Henry's new apartment. Out of the way.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. It was looking more and more likely.
For my money, if Rod keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. The skipper says bring him in. Keep the hats on the back.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all.
Guess we better find an exit here.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should...
Moving on in.
As far as I'm concerned, it's still...
So, Kimbu, when you, I'm assuming you played this game. What's your experience with this game? Beat it? You enjoy it? I know a lot of people have mixed opinions about this game. Oh, no, out of the way, out of the way.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
And when I say that people have mixed opinions about this game, it's really just towards the story, really.
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
All right. I guess we should comb this place out for clues.
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal.
Ooh. Ooh, it's one of these things. Thanks for the offer.
You think the atmosphere's thick?
I need you to do something about my wife. Oh shit.
The oldest problem there is, what to do about the old lady.
A death threat note. Doesn't look good, buddy. Does not look good at all. Maybe I should just... Oh. What kind of shoes we have here? Size 11 shoes.
Size 11s.
Not exactly the same size of shoes that we're looking for, but... I suppose we should go on ahead and question the husband here.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look,
I don't know. I don't know where she went. Don't you think I look stupid in blue? You know, makes me wonder how a woman like her stuck with a man like me with hairline receding. Like, I don't know. What would you describe me as? Would you describe me as a piece of shit officer?
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
I don't know. I just don't.
We know she went to the Bomba Club.
The bartender there, he calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. I said no. Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it. I'm gonna have to live with that.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand.
Things got a little out of hand. Well, this kind of jives with what the neighbor was telling us, so he seems to be telling us the truth.
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never.
Wow, such hesitant of a pause there, buddy.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
Sure I do. The notebook says here you're lying. Where is it? Where is it? Death threat note. There we go.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her.
My magic notebook determined that was a lie.
You're still gonna need to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would... all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
To the tramp and you did anymore.
Shut your gut.
I loved her. Goes all gooey over.
All right. Put him up. Hey! Ow! You little shit knobbler.
Doesn't look good for you, Jacob.
You want to try that again, buddy? Dick.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Not used to fighting there, Galloway? Can I grab my hat at least? Yeah, fuck you.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
Oh, hey, look, Kellogg's cornflakes.
Transport a suspect back.
Yeah, there we have a box of cornflakes on the counter.
Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doctor. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner...
Alonzo Mendez looks like our next person of interest.
402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
All right, well, I guess we should head back over to the police station. One and done, huh? Yeah, we should probably head over to the Central Police Station. We'll worry about this Mendez fellow in a bit here.
Brother said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer.
Phrasing. Phrasing.
I imagine that
She took a...
big hit with the lady.
Well, I took a real pounding too in the front.
I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're going to get.
Going through the tunnel. Going through the tunnel. Going through the tunnel. Going through this tunnel. Out of the tunnel. Going down the highway. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, look, there's a taxi. And there's the police station. I think I would know my police station building from you know, you would think I would know my police station building by now, but no, that's not the case. Still a little new here, still a little new here.
We have a firm lead, Captain.
Are you questioning my judgment, Cole Phelps?
No, sir.
Good. I thought not. Jacob Henry is a sub-sister pushed around by his wife. I think with the right kind of persuasion, he might be prepared to seek absolution. Are you prepared to show him the error of his ways, young Phelps?
I don't think he's our man. Galloway agrees with me.
Don't drag me into this.
Rusty is a practical policeman. A bird in hand is always worth two in the bush. Let's liberate a confession from poor Jacob, and the public will sleep easy tonight.
Really? So you want me to force a false confession from this guy? What the hell kind of police officer are you?
Doesn't look good, Jacob. You're in a big jam here. You lie to me, and I can't help you out. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Now let's try this again.
What do you do for work, Jacob?
I'm a mechanic. Engines, differentials, transmissions, that kind of stuff.
So you have access to tools?
Yes, I do.
Your wife was brutally beaten with a socket wrench handle, then stomped to death. How do you think that looks, Jacob?
Oh, shit!
You're full of shit, Jacob. The truth is you hated that bitch. You followed her and dragged her into the car and then took her out to the moors. She woke up and you smashed her face in with a socket wrench.
No.
And then you stomped her. You stomped her because she's a drunken whore and she treated you like shit. You stomped her for all the years you had to take it. You stomped her because you are such a weak fucking sister, Jacob, and you wanted to erase all memory of it. Go on. Try to deny it.
I was at home. I should have gone to her at the bar, but I didn't.
Yes, I can. Your alibi, sir.
I can. The bar owner, McCall, gave you up. He called your house right at the time that someone was smashing Celine's skull in and got no answer. If we find that socket wrench, you're gonna cry.
Yeah, although I do, that's where the original placement of the ham camera is, although since Dexter does seem to be a little more active, I need to try and set that up to where Dexter can be shown on stream.
But she never wanted to come back down. You know, my pop was a sod farmer, dirt poor. I joined the Corps, trained to be a mechanic. I did better than my father did. I worked hard for it. That's all you can ask of a man. But Celine, she never wanted to come down from the clouds. She wanted everything I couldn't give her. All I had was security. That was never going to be enough.
You did it. Everything points to you. What does Tex mean, Jacob?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He needs to be telling the truth.
I need a reason to believe you, Jacob.
You want a confession? That's what you want?
That's exactly what we want.
Seems to me there are two types of marriages. First, where the couple love each other equally and everything's roses. And then there's the other, where one person loves the other more than life itself and always puts them first. Chumps like me. Love them no matter what, no matter how badly they behave. That's it. That's my confession. I love my wife. And I'll take any test you got.
Okay.
Your marriage was over. You took her in and she threw it back in your face. You didn't go over there to hurt her. It just got out of hand.
Yeah, no. You want to try again?
You're lying, Jacob. It was falling apart and things got violent.
I'm not lying.
Yeah, no, you know, your neighbor says otherwise. You got marital problems.
Jenny Horgan says you blackened her eye.
It's all right, Jacob. The DA will understand. In your shoes, I would have
Wow.
done the same thing.
I hit her.
What a gentleman, Galloway. What a gentleman.
I'm proud of it, but she was coming at me with a frying pan. What would you do? Took it for years, but sometimes a man can only take so much.
Why did you break into your wife's house, Jacob? Why steal the ring?
What? What are you talking about? I've got a key. Why would I need to break in?
That's fair.
You took the ring because you found out who gave it to her.
What are you talking about?
Her prized garnet ring, given to her by her old boyfriend, Dick McCall.
I never knew that. I lived with that woman for 3 years, and I never knew that. Well, in that case, I think you should be talking to Dick McCall.
We'll do the detective work, lunkhead. Just answer the questions.
I'll see what I can do for you, Jacob. But I'm not promising. It still looks bad for you.
Phelps, you failed me, son.
We have another lead, Captain. This guy Mendez could be our man.
I hope so, Phelps. I really hope so. I'm deeply disturbed by your state.
Oh my goodness. We try to beat a good cop.
Can you take these bracelets off? They hurt.
We can still pull down a conviction for the skipper if we chase down this Mendez guy.
Alright, whatever. Mendez is our only option. Let's go for it. You want to move? Beep beep. I'm a police officer, which means move. Move, bitch. Or in this case, dodge, bitch. Get out the way. Oh my goodness. Well, let's head over to Mendez and see if we can, oh boy. See if we can get something.
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter marry.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things.
So that's why you never sold.
Exactly.
So it turns out Galloway is a married man with a daughter. Yeah, he spends most of his time drinking. I wonder why that is. Alright, well, let's go on ahead and check out some mailboxes here. Looks like Mendez is on floor number 16. Not floor number, but apartment 16. You know what I meant. You know what I'm about. Let's see, so if he's in apartment number 16, that means he's in the 4th floor. The very top floor. Running up the stairs, running up the stairs. Alright, let's see, that's 14, 13, 15,
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door
which
in.
means 16 is just right here.
Take a look around and see what you can find.
Alrighty. Mind moving there? Nothing in here. Oh. There's a box that's really bloodied up. What size shoes is this? 8.
Gotta get these to Ray. Size 8s could help place Mendez at the scene.
Yep. And the only thing to look at here is use red lipstick.
Brothers could match the color.
Probably what was used to write on the dead body. And a bloody tire iron. Yikes.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
We have the murder weapon. Better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're
Shit.
under arrest.
Better run! Exit stage right! No, but I've been told that I should play that. If I were to play Detroit Become Human, I do want to cover the other games first, like Heavy Rain and what other game was there? There was Heavy Rain and something else. Oh boy. Wanna move? Hey buddy. Oh boy. Jesus Christ, this man's, he's a madman, I say. A madman. Hi, buddy. Oh boy. Ah! You wanna shut up, Rusty, and let me do the driving? Aim for the tires.
Hit it. Clean this asshole up.
There you go.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
I didn't do anything. You can't prove it.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
Well, there you have it.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide.
Oh, so now you're pleased?
It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the court.
This man's a character.
Brutality on a scale.
That guy want a confession. Then you find the right person to charge in. I'm so proud of you, Phelps. Poor Phelps. And that's it. That is it for the red lipstick murder. Hey, we got 5 stars. Look at that. I guess we have enough time for another case. Again, another dead body will be present. But hey, it looks like we'll be frequenting the Blue Jazz Club. Looks like Phelps is paying really close attention to the singer. Well, here's the next case, the Golden Butterfly. Like a case like any other. A woman involved, getting out of her vehicle. The guy shows up, beats her over the head. Classy.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face.
Newspaper face, huh? Are you famous now?
I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
I guess you lead the way, Galloway. You mind you okay there, Galloway? You were kind of walking in place there for a second. Hey, Phelps, look what I can do. I can moonwalk. Not bad for a drunk man, huh? Alright, let's get to the crime scene. Whoa, you mind getting out of the way? It's like, this happens every single time.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at that.
Thanks, Rusty.
Don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. You might get along after all.
Don't worry about us getting along, Rusty. I don't think I like you much.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do.
You can tell that Skipper has had his fair share of
I have two of my
newspaper headlining and such.
fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex.
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry and of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you
matter?
don't believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible.
This is all just to get big stories, isn't it? Just to be famous?
How can any killer continue to be that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the city of angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman. Big shocker.
Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
All right. What's up, officer?
Detective, I was first on scene.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. Family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
All right, lead me to the body. Hi, Pinker.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
Here she is.
Cool. Where to start? Footprints? Footprints. Small men's footprints.
Case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
I guess we should examine a dead body.
Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home, not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
You mind if I examine the body?
All right, time to examine the body.
What now?
We'll need a solid crime scene report. Search around and then
Ooh.
check the body.
Yeah, strangulation is right. Look at that.
Mark is very
Damn.
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Poor woman looked like she hung herself.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might
A watch that's been torn off, huh? Well, that's a shame. And another ring that's ripped off. Jesus.
Cut on the finger.
Fourth finger, left hand, a wedding or engagement ring, violently removed.
Anything written on her body? Just stomps. Alrighty. Well, one other thing to comb through. How dumb do you have to be to leave a name tag?
Back in a second.
Alright, well, I guess that's it. You know, if I were a killer, you know, which I won't, but if I were a killer, and the victim seemed to have had like a handbag of some sorts, I would go thoroughly through that handbag and I'd get rid of some things that might lead her to home, you know? Like ID, name tag. Galloway, you want to get your drunk ass over here, buddy?
You wake up in the morning feeling weak. It could be a deficiency of iron. Iron you need for healthy blood and bones. That's why it's time to...
Why'd you follow me, Enrique?
Detectives, RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
Okay.
I tell you. Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over.
Well, hello, Chefinator.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Well, let's head over to the residence and see what we can shake down. I'm gonna take a bit of a nice detour.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
It doesn't work out.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without
Huh?
the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she?
I don't know, Chefinator, are you a streamer by chance?
Pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of...
Yeah, go ahead and give Chefinator a shout out.
Don't tell me your eye don't care.
This conversation is over.
Meanwhile, I am going the wrong way. Woo. I love going the wrong way. Turns me on greatly. Definitely gonna have to check you out. I had no idea that you were a streamer. Unless you mentioned it to me before, and in which case I might be a dumbass and don't remember it. Shout out him, Toro. So we have quite a bit until we get into the Muller residence. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I guess we're gonna go this way. No, hold on. We're gonna go this way. This way is where we want to go, except not really. I just took a wrong turn. That poor gentleman was spooked. He was like, hey, I gotta get out of here. And we're just gonna park here on the sidewalk. I have... Ooh, yum. Sounds delicious. Knock, knock. Who's there? Oh, it's a kid.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're gonna have a look around.
All right, let's take a look around, see what we can find.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
Is that a violin?
My partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
Size 8 work boots. There you go.
Work boots. Size 8.
This looks like her bedroom. I don't think... We got here nothing. This.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Is there really nothing else over here? Unless I'm missing something.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched.
Okay, well that explains the missing watch. And look at this, and this must be a ring box, and hey look, there's no ring inside.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Alrighty, well I guess that's about all I can find over here. Go ahead and speak with the kid.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Try.
Sure.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention.
That's fair. You know, kids normally don't pay attention to what their parents wear anyway.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. kind of a make.
Go out of your way to buy a watch to make up for it.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon.
You know, makeup sex is a thing, right, kid? No.
She didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
Come on, give me a little more.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
You gotta feed me a little more information than that. You told me they had an argument the day before, and your father had to make up for it by buying her a gold watch?
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Golden butterfly, huh?
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered.
I shut him up.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
All right.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
No. You want to try that again?
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you?
9s, I think. You have size 8 work boots in your bedroom, sir.
The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
We're gonna go down that route, huh, boys?
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Got a little bit more to tell me, bud?
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
You should come clean if you're having an affair or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
Your daughter told me otherwise.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true.
That's not true. I would never beat my wife. I only beat myself.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything.
No, but your daughter kinda, you know, spilled the beans.
I know about the golden
Beat himself at the same time he beats his wife. Talk about multitasking.
You like to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, hair. It drove me goddamn crazy.
Fuck me! Fuck you!
Being hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning. Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
Anyway.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
How'd you know I was a cop? Who you work for? Punched her.
The radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes.
Cole Phelps is an odd cop, that one.
Last night, I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all.
That sunflower's looking at me mighty suspiciously. She taking him for questioning.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Oh boy. Hey buddy, where you going? Come here. I just want to hug you. And by hug you, I mean tackle the shit out of you. Come here. Hug, tackle. Same thing, right? What seems to be cooking here, Doc? Size 8 shoe with blood, huh? Can you now? Arrest him immediately.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Am I missing something here?
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Phelps, 1247.
Can we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie
I need
Bray
an address
Street?
on a Belmont High School.
Send someone down from Juvenile Hall
Checking
to
for
look
you,
after a
detective.
young lady.
Roger, 11K.
Belmont High, 75 West 2nd Street.
Thanks.
Belmont High School. Simon Belmont. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, no. Can't be that Belmont. Would be interesting, though. I guess that's the only place we can go.
Got it, KGPL.
Oh. Central Morgue just decided to pop up in my notebook. We should go there. Just decide to pop on in there like a Super Saiyan. It's like, hey, I'm here. Instant transmission.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband.
Always make the husband. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some lives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course.
Lex Ignoramus.
Close the case is over. Puts a lot of people away that way.
Any Central unit of possible 288 at Belmont High School, 1575 West.
I would not want to live a day as a police officer.
11K to KGBL. We'll take the 288. Go ahead with the further.
This officer needs help.
Looks like we have a lurker in our hands, huh? Well, let's head to the morgue first, and then we'll deal with the lurker later. Just put it on my tab. Don't worry about the property damage. Oop. Hi, buddy. Da 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 da. Can you imagine Cole Phelps just humming to himself out loud in the vehicle while Gallery's just like, the fuck is this guy on? I mean, I'm the one with the drinking problem, but what's his excuse? I'm here to see a dead body.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples of the bed.
What kind of rope do you think this is, folks? Not even close. Let's try the second rope. Is this the type of rope? Nope. Doesn't look like it. What about this rope?
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
So are we looking for a sailor or
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Guess we can take a look at this molding here.
The shoe prints?
Size 8s. Very similar to the impressions from the Henry case.
Now, who do we remember got caught in bloody size 8s? I think we have our bird.
We've got to nail this guy.
Okay, if you're finished jawing, we need to get moving.
I need to use a telephone. I need to use a telephone. I need to call Pizza Hut. Let them know I'm in the mood for some cheesy goodness. After a hard day's work. Phelps, we're not even done yet. Up. I want my pizza first.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. A green 1946 coupe, registered to Mrs. Hugo Muller, has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont.
Well, I guess we should head to the high school, huh?
Donnelly wants you to head down there immediately to take the school janitor's statement.
Thanks for your help.
All right, let's go. Okay. This ain't Batman, but you know. That is another game I could get into, is the Batman Arkham series. Get your ass over here, Galloway. We got shit to do. Oh, I didn't mean to take a picture. Woo!
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, coroner.
How so?
You don't want them to join their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awful lonely rattling around a joint full of
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulp.
Oh, Jesus, you mind getting out of the way?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the
Let's get to the high school. Beep, beep. Ah. Make a turn. I feel like I need to take a shortcut here. That's more like it. You're a dangerous man to work with. You know that, Phelps? I get to my destinations a little faster, don't I? Your nearest destination, Def, is 5 miles north. Oh, okay. Guess I'll go kill myself. A new case had just opened up for homicide. Cole Phelps just killed himself. What do you think was the cause? Him going crazy by the sound of things. Makes sense to me. Spend too much time in the force? Well, you know. This doesn't happen in a game. I just feel like I should say that now. This obviously does not happen in the game. But we're at the high school. Belmont High School. What's up?
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
This was the same man?
I don't know, sir. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around here last night before the dance.
Is he violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes. There's the son of a bitch now.
Let's go.
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Pretty much. Come back here. Just want to give you a little hug. Oh, you little so-and-so. There you go. Mommy, there's 2 grown men fighting each other in the backyard. Hi, Vivi. It's been a while.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
Huh?
Is it an easy way?
I don't know if Vivi is, I don't know if Vivi is,
Before Eli?
I don't remember if Vivi is, a streamer or not. I'm pretty sure she's just a supporter.
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was a
But it has been a while, Vivi. How have you been?
I would love to make you for that, you okie motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about
Well, by sound, with the way that you sound like a child molester to me. Let's go ahead and check. Let's go ahead and check what's in your pockets.
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
Oh, hey, look, it's a golden brooch.
Eli, you are in very deep trouble.
Look what I can do.
Why bother with the paperwork, Eli? I'm going to take out my gun, and I'm going to count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
Yeah, yeah, justice at its finest.
They could roll out the red carpet.
Nope, it does. It does. It takes place in L.A., California. Huh? L.A., California?
We better get Ray Pinker out here.
Rope with some blood. A bloody tire iron by the look of things.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
I was wondering what prompted a Rocky theme song. Oh, just because, you know, I was running through track and, you know, it was just running through my head, that's all. I guess I should call Central. Want to meet me by the police car, Galloway, and I'll make a call for that pizza. Phelps, we got work to do here. Oh, right. Sorry. Afterwards, though.
His mother would be proud of him catching all those criminals.
Hell yep.
Phelps bed. I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thank you.
All right, let's head back over to Central. We got a couple of birds to interrogate. They turn out to be actual birds. I could place you at the scene of crime. Don't test my patience, little fowl.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Mueller slide?
For a while.
Well,
Gets a free pass for
I'm gonna take an interesting turn on this because we have to interrogate two people, and we have to charge at least one of them. We have to charge at least one of them towards the end of the case. So I'm gonna do my interrogation, and I'm gonna let you guys figure out who I should charge. You'll get the names and information here shortly. I'm from Colorado. I'm a giraffe. Smile and say Colorado. I'm a giraffe.
Better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest. Are they ready?
Bowlers in 2 and the perverts in 1. Get in there and get a...
All right, so we got two people of interest. We got Hugo Moeller and Eli Rooney. Let's go on ahead and discuss things with Hugo first.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
You know what? That's fair.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. The guy at work brought him in.
So you skin rabbits for fun?
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man? I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
Anything else you can push forward to me?
You learned to strangle with the rope in the Army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the Army, but I still didn't kill my
Yeah,
wife.
we're staying safe. It's been hot again. The snow came in and it quickly went gone. It's just it's like summer just left for a couple of days. Said, you know what? I've had enough of Colorado. I need to I need to stay away. And then she just came back like a day later. I did not pay complete attention to what happened there. So, you know what? Let's go on ahead and here we go. For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use? If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control. Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo, an appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic. I know nothing about any tire iron. Really? No.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
Yeah, no proof. All I did was skin some rabbits. That's all I did. Don't question the blood on the iron or the overalls. I was beating the rabbit over the head with it. That's all. Does that sound like a psychopath to you?
Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler. We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
No. See. We just got done going through the vehicle. It says HM on it, sir.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
No. No.
Bloodstain with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
You'd totally be badgering the person in question.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
If I were... I don't think... Oh, hi, St. Joseph. How's it going? Can we give a shout out to St. Joseph, please? How you doing, sir? How you doing? How was your stream? You were playing Sonic Mania? I love Sonic Mania. Sorry, I just got done laughing my ass off at a possible scene where the suspect in questioning would be highly annoyed if someone that was interrogating him thought that he was lying, going yow, or making obnoxious sounds. Great times. That's good. Hope you're enjoying Sonic Mania. It's a very good game. Let's not make any charges or calls, because we still got one more person to question. We got the kitty peddler in the next room. Nice, very nice.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know.
An old acquaintance, huh?
I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally.
I guess I should introduce myself. To those that have stuck around with the raid, hi, I'm Blue Hedgehog 2010. Wow, makes sense, right? I'm the Blue Hedgehog 2010. Let's Play on YouTube for 7 years before I pushed my future playthroughs from YouTube. And, you know, pushed them on over here on Twitch. Been a good, solid year. It's going to be 2 years in December, by the way. Will you shut up? I'm trying to introduce myself. Anyway, yeah, I've been doing this for over a year and have completed almost 80 games on stream so far. Currently, we're going through LA Noire, and on Retro Gaming Thursdays, we're going through Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories for the Game Boy Advance. But not only do I play video games here on stream, oftentimes I like to test some food out from Japan and, you know, via Japan crates. And sometimes I like to build Legos on stream. Hell, dress up as Sailor Mercury every now and again. If any of that catches your interest, feel free to follow me and definitely hit that bell notification. I'll let you know when the next time I go live. And to those that have stuck around in the stream so far, go on ahead and show some love over to Saint Uther. I'm definitely going to have to check him out the next time that he starts streaming, and definitely have to see what he's all about. Definitely have to see what he's all about. Retro Wednesday. There you go. It's a good idea to mix things up every now and again, right? Anyway, that being said, we got one more person to speak with.
You look like you've had it rough.
See me asking for your sympathy, boy?
Oh boy. Looks like he got beaten up pretty good.
What size boot do you wear, Eli?
Nice.
Anything I can get my hands on? I'm
Wearing 11s? I doubt that, sir.
You're maybe 5'5", 5'6" tops. And you wear size 11s? I don't think so, Eli.
That might be on the large side. Maybe 10s.
Maybe 8s.
Now that I come to think of it.
Why punish children with your iniquity, Eli?
You think I was never punished?
You must know what you're doing is evil.
Well, son, nobody's perfect.
This guy, I don't like him.
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for
Really? Got anything else to tell me?
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine.
Alrighty, well, you have yourself a fantastic night. Thank you for the raid, and thank you for the follow. I greatly appreciate that. Oh, and thanks for the biddies. I definitely appreciate that.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean.
I definitely will. Thank you very much. He seems to be, you know, very serious about this question. Any rope is fine.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie hitch and braid. It stays tied.
Ooh.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so.
Really? Really? So you don't beat women up and steal, like, any, like, money or anything? I doubt that.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things, and you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car come in the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight, and he strolled out. cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
All right, guys. Well, we have a choice here.
You're as good as done, Mr. Rooney. All it will take now is some paperwork.
Do we want to charge Eli Rooney or do we want to charge the husband for the murder? I'll let you guys talk it out. Meanwhile, I'm gonna sit down on the staircase over here. Although I can't really sit down on the staircase. Have myself some thinking juice.
Can I post his bail? That's right.
I'm telling you, it'll never stick and you'll get roasted.
You didn't know about the insurance money, I take it.
We got one for Eli and one or two for Hugo. Put your numbers in chat now.
Are there nabbers? We're not dirty in this city anymore?
Sí, de verdad, yes.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
What the hell is he?
Okay, so we got one for the husband.
Yeah, okay. This is your automobile, correct?
So we got a tie. Anyone want to be a tiebreaker?
Is there a phone I can use?
Chefinator, you already voted. But here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. I got this nifty little D20 die here. I'm going to roll it.
I'm just praying the prince comes.
I am going to roll it. Here's what's going to happen. If it rolls even numbers, we'll go with Hugo. If it rolls on an odd number, we'll go with Eli. It's a 7. So I guess we're going to go on ahead and charge the kitty peddler.
Don't you have rules against this sort of thing?
The rapist, yes. Or not the rapist, but... well, he might as well be.
I think I've said.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
Phelps, Galloway, congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
And that's it for this case. That is it for the Golden Butterfly. So here's the thing. I wanted to test the chat out on this because there's one and two ways to figure out whether you're wrong on charging the wrong person. If you charge Eli, you get like a larger ranking, right? If you happen to have charged the husband, you'll get the highest ranking that you'll get is a 3-star. So what that implies is that Eli is indeed the murderer of Deirdre Muller. Anyway, we got some oh yeah, we got some flashback. Look at that.
We captured 2 regular armies.
Lieutenant! Phelps,
We've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier.
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There's no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing. See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
You know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
That's a fair point. Isn't that a fair point? Anyway, yes, the next case is indeed a white stalking murder, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you guys did enjoy this session of LA Noire. A couple of thanks are in order here. Again, thanks to Kimbu for the follow, as well as Saint Uther for the raid. I'm going to go ahead and give these couple chaps one final shout out before we wrap things up here and push this love over to elsewhere. If you guys have not joined the Discord yet, join the Discord. I do updates on there in terms of my streaming schedule, as well as, daily questions of the day, which, today's question, I'm trying to remember what today's question was. What was today's question of the day? I kind of forgot. Oh yeah, mobile games. Is there a mobile game that you're currently playing and are addicted to at the moment? And, the amount of people that are in there, very friendly people. You'll feel safe in there. We also support streamers, both big and small. So if you happen to be a streamer, whether it be on here, YouTube, or Facebook Gaming, it don't matter. I support all platforms. Show us what you can do, and we will gladly show you the support along the way. If you are a subscriber, you're going to copy this first raid message. If you're a non-subscriber, you're going to copy this raid message. If you guys stick around for the raid, I would greatly appreciate that. Let's see who's all online that we can push this love to. Let's see. Nope, doesn't look like anyone. So let me refresh my Twitch page here. And see who we got here. Rated him yesterday. A lot of good people on tonight, but I think we're gonna go on ahead and push the love over to Okay Isu, who is playing some Mario Kart 8 at the moment. Looks like she's having a community night on her stream at the moment. So let's go on ahead and push the love over to Okay Isu, and I will see you guys tomorrow with some more LA Noire. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Blue Hedgehog 2010. Thank you all for tuning on in. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and as always, happy gaming, my friends.